Kingdom Hearts, an audio adaptation of Square's famous video game. Chapter 1. Our story begins on the humble shores of Destiny Island. It is a peaceful little sanctuary filled with seagulls, conch shells, and other various beach-related artifacts. Upon this island's mystical sands sleep a young boy with dangerously spiky hair. The boy is Sora Hearts, the last surviving member of a long-forgotten clan, and the chosen savior of our universe. Sora does not yet know it, but soon Destiny will send him on a journey across time and space. A journey that will dictate the fate of both man and God alike. And indeed, it is this destiny for which the islands of Destiny are named that way because of. But Sora is blissfully unaware of the events that will transpire, and he now finds himself in the middle of a most wonderful dream. In this dream, Sora is running on top of stained glass pillars and slicing apart monsters with the great magical sword. Sora descends into a bloodlusted rage as he annihilates everything in sight. Even the innocent wooden barrels are not spared from his wrath. But then, right before the final boss segment, he is rudely awakened by his friend, Carrie, with a K. Carrie says that there's work to be done, and Sora's lazy idling simply will not do. Carrie is a terrible tyrant who inspires respect and fear into the hearts of everyone she meets. It is said that when she was born, she had blood-red hair, and even as a baby, she had managed to operate several high-profile crime syndicates. Not wishing to invoke her wrath, Sora decides to comply with Carrie's demands. Just then, out of Sora's peripheral vision bursts forth a second figure. It is the sharply dressed, silver-haired boy that they call Riku. Riku is one of Sora's oldest childhood friends. He is known for having a charming smile and being an overall less impressive version of Sora. He and Sora used to be the best of friends, but as of late, Riku has become distant and sort of mostly a dick. And then suddenly, out of nowhere, Riku chucks a giant log right at Sora's head. Smash! Sora quickly ducks out of the log's trajectory, and the wooden projectile barely avoids shattering his cranium. Sora is justifiably annoyed at Riku's actions and gives him a sort of what the hell kind of look. Riku starts to laugh at Sora's face and remarks at how ridiculous he looks. He tries to pass the situation off as some kind of practical joke, but Sora recognizes that it was probably a low-key assassination attempt, which Riku is known for doing every so often. Carrie tells the two boys to knock it off and angrily gestures to the left position of her. And lo and behold, ladies and gentlemen, what should Sora see resting upon the sand but a marvelously constructed wooden raft? Sora recognizes this raft, as it is the project that he and his friends have been working on for the past 2 weeks. As it would seem, these children have conducted a brilliant scheme in their tiny brains. Together, they plan to take this mighty vessel and sail it across not only the ocean, but into the depths of outer space itself. It is a foolproof plan, one that will surely take them to many distant worlds. But as it is, this raft is not fit to cross a puddle of moisture, let alone the infinite vastness of space. So there is much work to be done. Sora's job is to search for supplies that may or may not be hidden around the island's many nooks and crannies. Sora thinks that this task is a gross waste of his near limitless capabilities, but he knows that if he objects, Carrie will have his ass. With a leap and a bound, Sora scours the entire Destiny Island, discovering many raft pieces in various inconvenient-to-reach places. He is able to search where no one else can by performing athletic maneuvers that defy normal human limitations and probably should be illegal. As he is exploring the far end of the island, Sora is lucky to discover a hidden cave. Hoping to score some good loot, he decides to venture inside. It is a dark and ominous place, but despite its eerie nature, Sora feels at peace with the world. It is the only place where the boy feels like himself. Here, in this damp hole, Sora is not bound by his mortal identity, and he is able to see himself as the truly magnificent creature that he knows himself to be deep inside. But it would seem that Sora is not the only one inside this cave, for out from the corner emerges none other than a sentient brown robe. Sora has never seen an animate article of clothing before, so it is kind of a big deal. The talking bathrobe says that Sora is probably an idiot, and that darkness would soon be coming to this world. But Sora, who is not exactly the brightest bulb, doesn't understand a word of this. The robe then reveals to him a fantastical door built right into the wall of the cave. It is a truly remarkable piece of craftsmanship, as elegant as it is mysterious. Truly a sight to behold. Sora wonders if the robe man is the beautiful carpenter responsible for such a marvel. But when he turns around, the robe is gone, disappearing into the shadows from whence it came. Sora has to wonder if there was ever a robe at all, or maybe the scent of cave moss has started to make him hallucinate. Regardless, Sora has done a hard day's work, and he's ready to take a nice, well-deserved snooze. Finding a warm patch of sand, Sora lies down and slowly drifts into a pleasant slumber, knowing that there can only be good times ahead of him. But my friends, I can assure you, Sora is sadly misguided. For this is only the beginning. The beginning of the end.